Have you ever wondered why some of the smartest people seem to avoid socializing? Why do they choose quiet focus over parties and small talk? According to Stoic philosophy, it's not about being antisocial, it's about valuing time and mental peace. As Epictetus once said, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. Smart people understand that social distractions take away precious energy and time they could use for growth. By focusing on what's truly important, they unlock their potential and live with purpose. Let's explore why embracing solitude might actually be the key to success. Why smart people avoid social life. Have you ever wondered why some of the brightest minds seem to avoid social gatherings? It's not because they think they're better than others. It's actually a choice. Smart people, especially those who follow Stoic philosophy, understand the importance of focusing on what truly matters. According to the Stoics, what's within our control is where we should invest our time and energy, our thoughts, actions, and personal growth. Social interactions, while important in moderation, can easily become distractions that take away from what we can accomplish. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most respected Stoic philosophers, once said, "Time is a thing that can never be recovered." This reminds us that every moment spent socializing, especially when it's not adding value to our lives, is time lost. The more time we give to distractions, the less time we have to improve ourselves or work on our goals. Stoic philosophers like Epictetus believe that we should never let external factors, including social pressure, control our lives. For smart people, it's not about rejecting social life, it's about choosing their time wisely. The impact of socializing on mental clarity. You might be surprised to learn that science actually supports what Stoics have been saying for centuries. Studies show that too much social interaction, especially shallow or forced interactions, can negatively impact your mental clarity and cognitive performance. A study from the University of Michigan found that people who spend more time in solitude often perform better on tasks that require problem-solving or creative thinking. This is because when we're constantly interacting with others, we divide our attention and drain our energy. Smart individuals know this and make a conscious effort to spend more time alone. They realize that solitude is where deep thinking happens. It's where they can work on their passions, reflect on their thoughts, and focus on personal growth without the distractions of constant socializing. The Stoic principle of focusing on internal peace rather than external validation helps them stay productive. As Epictetus wisely said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." By choosing solitude, they give themselves the space to react thoughtfully and stay focused on their own goals. Embracing solitude for personal growth. Embracing solitude isn't about avoiding people. It's about creating the mental space necessary for growth. The Stoics teach us that in order to live a life of purpose and fulfillment, we must learn to ignore distractions and focus on the things that align with our true values. Constant socializing can scatter your thoughts, leaving you feeling overwhelmed and unfocused. But when you spend time alone, you allow yourself to think deeply, develop your skills, and become more self-aware. This principle is echoed by the modern philosopher and entrepreneur Naval Ravikant, who said, "The wise man is not one who knows everything, but the one who knows what to focus on." Smart people, following Stoic teachings, know that their focus is their most valuable resource. They use solitude as a tool for intellectual growth and personal development, giving them the mental clarity needed to pursue their ambitions. The key takeaway here is that smart people are not antisocial. They are simply making deliberate choices about how to spend their time. They know that by limiting unnecessary social distractions, they can create a more focused and productive life. In the end, it's not about being alone, but about being present with yourself to accomplish what truly matters. In conclusion, smart people aren't avoiding social life out of disdain. They're simply making a choice to prioritize their peace, growth, and purpose. Stoicism teaches us that true success comes from within, not from external validation or distractions. As Marcus Aurelius once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." By focusing on what truly matters and embracing solitude when needed, we can unlock our full potential. So, next time you feel tempted by social noise, remember that sometimes silence is where the real growth happens.